Edo government visits Idogbo Secondary School, check level of destruction. Representative of Edo State Government, where Governor Godwin Obaseki lead on Wednesday, visits Idogbo Secondary School for Ikpoba-Awka local government area of the state, check the level of damage for the school, where hoodlums for the area destroy facilities. Commissioner for Education, Dr. John Osa Oviawe, talks more time after them inspect the school facilities. The scribes say it is disturbing.
This is a very disturbing occurrence in this school, and at the level of the ministry, we are taking very specific steps to address this problem once and for all, and to also make sure it doesn't happen in other parts of the state. Our approach is multi-pronged. We are looking at policy. We are going to revisit our policy for admission. We need to now use this as an impetus for us to decongest our schools. The population of this school is high, so it's important that we address that before the school is reopened. Secondly, personnel. His Excellency has already approved the recruitment of teachers under the Edo Staff Fellowship program, and we are going to escalate that so that we can fill in gaps that exist in our senior schools. Thirdly is infrastructure. Damage has been done, but there are still additional things that we need to do in addition to repairing what has been done to ensure that we provide a conducive learning environment for this school and similar schools. Pillar number 4 of the Edo Best 2.0 is about school environment. We want to create an enabling environment for all our learners to learn. It's not just infrastructure, it's also providing the right psychosocial support for schools like this. So we are going to ensure that there are guidance counselors and there are career counselors. In line also with His Excellency's Governor Obaseki's vision to implement technical vocational education and training across the state, we are going to look at how we are going to mainstream TVET in this school and similar schools. And then community is another area that we are going to tackle. Coming back to meet with the immediate community of this school, as well as the communities, as far as Oviromo, Umogunohua, Evwe Kabwa, and all these other communities where some of these students come from. We are also going to go there and meet with the parents and come up collectively with a solution to bring back discipline into our school. And finally, accountability. Government has zero tolerance for this kind of unruly behavior. It is not acceptable. There was no reason for this. And we are trying to train and mold good citizens of Edo State and of Nigeria at large. And so we are not going to stand for this kind of behavior. The parents, the students are going to be held accountable for this.
Earlier, the principal of Idogbo Secondary School, Mr. Sunday Osereti, as they give their account of what happened, say some students and unknown hoodlums with their number before tonight invade the school premises, throw dangerous objects to students and teachers. Osereti talk say take the efforts of the police, stop them.
On that said day, we were to conclude our terminal exam for the first term. That's on the 3rd of December 2021. As the teachers were in their different classes, I was alerted that they were throwing off a knockout into classes by strange people. I quickly rushed to them that they came through the back where we have the moat. I quickly rushed to them. They were more than 20. I accosted them. They told me they were here to adopt some of our students or beat them up, that they have offended them. I said, no, these are our children. They are under our custody. We will not allow such to take place. Before I know it, they started throwing the knockout at me, even raining stones at me. That why are you listening to the principal? Let's do what we have come here to. They have come here to do. So stylishly, I had to run for my safety, quickly put a call across to the DPO that some strange faces are in my school that want to turn my school upside down. The DPO very quickly came up with his team, but when they came up, it looked as if the fuel had been turned into fire. In fact, they started raining stones at them. After sighting the police, maybe they were not going to shoot them, or they had something like a tear gas to disperse them. In fact, they started hurling stones. The DPO also have to send for the assistance of the state. So the state came to our rescue. The way those people walked, In fact, they rescued us. Immediately they saw the state, the way they came down, shooting into the air. In fact, they all ran. Then later, we didn't go, though there were no one present again in the school. But we know some of them might still be hiding. So we didn't go. We were just still waiting to see to what is going to happen. Before we knew it, we saw a flame of smoke coming out at the back of one of the GSS3 cubicle where they keep their books. Some of them are still inside this compound. Then the police again from the state start to shoot again to the air. We have to rush in. No water in the school. We have to quickly open one of the caravan where all the people that sell pure water, carry bag of pure water, no bucket. We are not throwing the pure water into the fire. So at the pure water get burst, at the end we were able to control the fire. But before then, the DP also invited a federal fire service. But however, they have to use water to wet all the building, so that in case there is anything like that again, it will not have power. Then the police, and I said, please, there are still some of these people inside. Help us to come around the bush around. Actually, they went around. To our greater surprise, we saw them marching some students and non-students out, numbering 49. Some students, some are not students. So when they took them away, we could not still leave, because still apprehensive that some of them might still be hiding to come and cause another mayhem. We have to still wait till around 4 and see that the whole thing has calmed down. So we even thought those taken away were even to the Idogbo police station. We immediately went there and discovered that they were not there, that they told us they'd be taken to the state CID. I had to quickly make a report to my CI that this is what is happening in my school, that I should sign. But this time it was almost 4 o'clock. He had to sign for me. I said, but we are going to the state CID to see what is happening there. So actually we got there, we saw the CP, and the CP was already aware that they are going to be kept there. That in his time, no child can destroy any government property.
From Benin, Osatuame Ugbede for TMC News.